I'm going to be showing you guys a pretty off-the-rails unique tactic you can use with the Lawbringer. This tactic involves using the emotes and the mythic outfit to daze your opponent to get in a free hit of your choice. I'm going to be showing you guys how this works, why it is useful, and a few combos you can use with it to make sure that you get some free hits on your enemies. However, I want to mention that the only way for this to work is for you to have the mythic outfit and the emote pony. This is the only two things that you need, but you must have them in order for this to work. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So the reason why the mythic outfit and the pony emote are the two that need to be purchased for this to work is for the sole purpose that the pony emote triggers the mythic effect immediately. And this effect produces a flame effect as well as smoke that comes out. And this is very good for masking your attacks and also dazing your opponent into confusing them on what you're going to be doing. They could think that it's a mistake that you're using the emote, or they could simply be fixated on what you're doing when you use it. So that's why these two go in conjunction with each other and why these are the two most viable things to use for this to work. So the first move we're going to focus on is the emote cancel into guard break. And the way you do this is pretty much you press the emote and then you use an action. You don't have to press feint or anything, you just press an action right after and it'll cancel the emote and you'll immediately do the action that you're trying to perform. So all you have to do is press your emote and then press guard break and it'll immediately go for a guard break after. As you can see, when I go for a guard break, I have the flame effect still coming out and it can completely confuse your enemy when you do this. The next move we're going to focus on is the emote into the strong attack feint. And this is basically you do an emote, then do a strong attack and feint it. But the great thing about it is because there's such a huge smoke effect that comes with this mythic effect, it actually can hide your feint flicker, which will make them confused and make them follow through with a parry, which then you can counter yourself. And the last effect, which is my personal favorite, is the emote into the long arm. This is my personal favorite because it works a lot of the time, mostly because the whole effect becomes orange and it blends in with the flame effect, completely confusing your enemy and guaranteeing you a side light. But the great thing about it is that in the upcoming patch, you'll be getting a guaranteed side heavy with the long arm now, and it will guarantee a lot of good damage when you use this in conjunction with the emote. So I personally think that this one is a more recommended one to try to go for. Now I'll be showing you guys a couple combos that I like to use myself. These of course are not all the things you can use with it. You can make up any combo that you guys wish to do with this. This is just a couple that I prefer to use myself. The first combo activates after you use a shove, and the way to do this is to hit a strong attack, either an unblockable or regular strong attack, or just shove them in general. And what you do after that is the emote into the long arm. What you do after that is up to you guys. The second combo is going for a shove into emote strong attack feint guard break. This is more of a more confusing and hard to pull off combo, but when you land it and you get it down, it gives you that much more of a guarantee to get the guard break off on your enemy. This can be used very usefully for when they're near objects and stuff and you want to throw them at it, get you guys that guaranteed strong attacks that you guys need. And this is also a very good way of just getting those guard breaks in general for those who are very good at countering it. So I recommend trying this out if you guys would like to. That is all for this video. Hope you guys learned something. Once again, I want to mention that this is not all that it's limited to. There's many different combos and varieties you can use with it. Depending on the situation you guys are in, maybe you'd want to try something different. But this is just a weird, neat little tactic you can try with using these two different effects in conjunction with each other to get these weird guaranteed hits on your enemy if they're not prepared for it. So with that being said, hope you guys learned something, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.